All right, we have breaking news. Police are investigating another smash and grab burglary at a liquor store, this time on White Bridge Road. That's where News Channel 5's Blake Rosnowski is this morning. So Blake, this makes 4 break-ins similar to this in just the last few weeks. Do police think they're connected?
Police say it is possible they're connected, but it's hard to say for sure. I did just speak to the store owner here at Mr. Whiskers Discount Wines and Liquors, and he tells me he knows for sure that the burglar took off with Crown Royal. And that's just like some of those other burglaries that have happened recently. This one happened here in West Nashville around 1:30 this morning. The owner says the surveillance video shows the man filling up a backpack and a store basket with multiple bottles. Exactly how much, he's just not sure yet. Police say a Panera Bread employee from across the street saw something suspicious when they arrived. They saw that the window had been smashed out with a rock. Police say the burglar was in and out of the store within about 2 minutes. Surveillance video shows a man wearing something to cover his face and gloves as well. It's hard to say for sure because of that reason whether or not any of these are connected, and we're still reaching out to police to see if there is any better description. And if you did see anything this morning around 1:30, please do call police. For now, live in West Nashville, Blake Rosnowski, News Channel 5.
All right, Blake, thanks so much. We've got some breaking news just coming in right now. We talked about this just a moment ago at the top of the show, this reported condo fire right there along Center Hill Lake. This is in Smithville. Picture coming to us from Sharon Moffitt. She lives at Center Hill Lake condos off Dale Ridge Road in the Lancaster community. Sky 5 on the way right now to this condo fire. We'll have an update just as soon as Sky 5 arrives over there along Center Hill Lake. Man, an amazing photo. Thanks for sending that in. Also, breaking overnight, we now know the 2 people found dead inside an Edge Hill apartment yesterday were related. It was a mom and her adult son. News Channel 5's Sophie Nielsen-Colding joins us live from the Midtown Police Precinct with the latest on this. And Sophie, unfortunately, a very deadly weekend in Music City.
Right, Steve, very violent as far as shootings were concerned. 7 reported in the span of just 36 hours. Multiple victims died from those shootings. 2 of them were found just about a half a mile away from the Midtown Hills Police Precinct here. And we now know, as you said, that they are related, that they are a mother and son, and we know both of their identities. According to police, the male victim is 20-year-old Osmani Monongirwa. He was found shot and killed in an upstairs area of that apartment, and his mother, Isha Musa, was found dead on the lower level. A relative found them yesterday afternoon when he came to their home, and they are of Somali descent. Police are saying they do not have any suspects at this time. Neighbors did say, though, that they heard gunshots around 9 or 10 in that morning, that small community there at the apartment complex mourning those victims yesterday. For now, live at the Midtown Hills Police Precinct, Sophie Nielsen-Colding, News Channel 5.
Sophie, thank you. And breaking news now. Police are investigating a reported shooting in Hermitage. It happened late last night on Frankfort Drive, and it may be accidental. We've reached out to Metro Police for details. As soon as we learn more, of course, we'll bring you an update. Meanwhile, police are investigating another deadly shooting that happened in East Nashville. And this morning, investigators believe Anthony London and Trayshawn Patton shot each other. Officers found London on South 6th Street late Saturday night where the shootout happened. The 23-year-old did not survive. Patton was later found on Shelby Avenue, shot in the stomach. He was rushed to Vanderbilt, and we're working to get an update on his condition. It's not clear, though, right now why they shot each other. So if you know anything about this, call Crime Stoppers, 615-74-CRIME. And more breaking news. Police are investigating a shooting now on Cocoa Drive in Bordeaux. This is a live look from photojournalist Gary Pakula on the scene. And we were the first there last night at around 10 o'clock when it happened. Of course, officers have been on the scene ever since. We are reaching out to Metro Police right now to get more information. Of course, Gary's taking those pictures, but he's also talking with investigators on scene. So download our app for any updates. Steve?
Amy, we've got some breaking news right now. A woman is in jail. Listen to this. Charged with a deadly overnight hit and run. Police say Stephanie Wagner was sitting on the trunk of a car when Sharita Thomas hit her. Now, Johnson took off, but Hopkinsville police caught up with the 29-year-old just a few blocks later from her home. She's charged with murder, tampering with evidence, DUI, and leaving the scene of a crash. Wow. Some developing news now. A Tennessee Titans offensive lineman recovering after someone shot him in Arkansas. Sebastian Tritola was treated and released last night for a graze wound to the leg. A family member confirming the former Arkansas Razorback was up where the U of A is located, up in Fayetteville, Arkansas, yesterday morning. Police telling News Channel 5 around the same time they responded to a shots fired call. 2 people were shot, one an innocent bystander. Investigators say it all stemmed from an altercation with a gunman up there still on the run.
And like I was maybe 2 minutes away and I started getting the razor. I got a phone call and I got an email and I got texts and I was just freaking out because I was literally just there.
The Titans did release a statement to us saying they are aware Tritola received treatment for a graze wound when he was hit by that bullet. He was drafted last year by the Titans. All right, new this morning, Bedford County deputies forced to mace and tase an aggressive inmate. The Shelbyville Times-Gazette reporting Charles Lentz would not stop beating on his cell window Thursday, cracking the glass, then spitting and even throwing feces at the guards. Yuck. Deputies say he then came aggressively toward them, ignoring instructions. Mace had zero effect on the guy, so officers then say Lentz started to fight with them. They tased him 3 different times. It's unclear if that 40-year-old is going to face more charges, but chances are that could be the case. Amy?
Well, 2 men are on the run after an armed robbery in Hendersonville. Investigators tell us one gunman robbed 2 men at gunpoint before fleeing in a silver vehicle. We're told these 2 people were caught on camera later trying to use one of the victim's credit cards. So if you recognize the duo or that silver car right there, call Hendersonville Crime Stopper 615-264-5303. You could be eligible for a $1,000 reward. Also new this morning, Lebanon police need help identifying these 2 people. Investigators say they used stolen credit cards to buy some iPads and Apple Watches. If you recognize them, call Lebanon police.
Walk Bike Nashville calling for changes after a deadly crash involving a pedestrian. It happened Friday night along Nolensville Road, right there at the Welshwood intersection. Where is that? It's near Harding and that big Walmart. Chris Hansen, the 7th pedestrian to be killed at that spot since 2010. That's unbelievable. The group wants Metro and TDOT to do something about it. We're going to talk more with the witnesses coming up in just a bit.